Hi and welcome. I'm Ronnie Fry, the creator of the popular Chicago Instagram account Doorways of Chicago. I'd love to invite you to follow me there if you haven't already. I'm constantly on the search for wonderful architectural content to share with you, as well as anything vintage, especially planes, trains, and automobiles. After all, they all have doors too. Speaking of things vintage, welcome to my Retro River North tour, where you're going to get to see several establishments and their amazing vintage signs and vintage neon signs. Plus, along the way, I'm going to show and tell you all about the many notable properties, like I always do. It's hard to walk past a historical place and not include it on the tour. Even though these places may not have vintage signs, they're still just as much a part of Chicago's history. I'm going to give you a clue. The best time to take this tour is in the evening as the sun is setting or at dusk, as you'll be able to see most of the neon signs illuminated. Also, for your convenience, I have included several photos related to each stop, with some being interior photos, and a short video message about each stop. So you can either read the information in this app, or if you'd rather, just listen to the video. As you open each stop in the app, I would suggest that the first thing you do would be to click on the two arrows in the upper right-hand corner of the first photo that you see, and that will pop out the photos and videos so you can see them full screen. You can also rotate your phone for even larger full screen viewing if you want. Then right after each informational video, there's a short second video with instructions on how to get to the next stop, all for your convenience and to make the tour as easy to take as possible. Enjoy the tour, and if you're going in the evening, the last stop is at the Tortoise Supper Club, and you may want to stop in to hear their live jazz. It's really amazing. The musicians get started about 7:30 or 8 p.m., I believe. It's a really great way to end the tour. Additionally, I would love for you to visit my website, doorwaysofchicago.com, for other tour offerings, including live in-person tours and private tour offerings. I also have all of the eAtlas app tours listed there with links to each one. Once there, you can read my story, and you can also see my offerings of photography prints, greeting card collections, and even my curated interior design furnishings collections. I'm an interior designer by trade, and during the pandemic, I started this Instagram account, as well as these walking tours, to be able to share more of my passions with you. If you'd like to reach out, my email address is ronnie@doorwaysofchicago.com. And you can also join my email list using the form at the bottom of each page of my website. Thank you, and as I always like to say, see you out on the trails.